Hello and welcome to Bricks. I'm Adam and this is Bricks. This is my channel for reviewing Lego sets and building them and other Lego related stuff. In this video I'm going to be taking another look at the Lego Creator 3-in-1 Deep Sea Creatures. It is set number 31088. I've already done a video putting together and reviewing this main model as you see here with the shark, the crab, and the other stuff, the treasure there. So I will link that first video in the comments, or in the description rather. Hello and welcome to Bricks. I'm Adam and this is Bricks. This is my channel for reviewing Lego sets and building them and other Lego related stuff. In this video I am taking another look at the Lego Creator 3-in-1 Deep Sea Creatures set 31088. I've already done a video building and reviewing the main model from this set. As you can see here, the shark, the crab, and the treasure chest side build here. And I will link that first video in the description. But what that means is that in this video, I'm going to be taking this wonderful set apart, and I am going to be building the first of three, I'm going to be building the next alternate build, which is this angler fish and maybe a smaller fish that the angler fish is fixing to eat. And then after that, I will have a video taking that apart, and I will put together this other alternate build, this giant squid. And then, like I said in the first video, at the back of this instruction booklet, it says there might even be a fourth set if I go online and find those instructions for this whale. So it is likely that I will do a video for this model as well. But in this video, I'm going to take this all apart. Then I will build this anglerfish alternate model here. I will speed the video up while I disassemble the main model and while I build this alternate model here. And then I will slowly video back down to give my thoughts. So until then, enjoy. Okay, so that is this first alternate model for this Lego Creator 3-in-1 deep sea creatures. This is the anglerfish. This was awesome. I really like how it came together. It doesn't use, a ton of parts. I mean, it uses a good amount of parts, but there's a lot left over. I'm a little, so-so on not using some of the more unique elements that came with the main model, but that's okay because there is some really good piece usage in here. And I'm impressed. This was really fun. And now that I look, I talked about this set being a good combination for the Sunken Treasure mission, and I still think that's true. But it looks like there's another Lego Creator 3-in-1 that has similar color scheme and similar stuff, and I may have to track that one down as well because that looks quite fun. But back to this. This is a neat little build. The first thing I'll show is the I don't know, I'm going to call it a guppy. It is the small fish, kind of a side build here. It is very few pieces. It is the animal, the fish that I presume the anglerfish is trying to catch and eat. So I like that we can position the eyes using these eye prints to make it seem scared or not as scared. Not really much going on here. Very small, very simple, but effective little side build for this fish. But then the main part of the show here for this alternate build is this anglerfish. And the first thing that I want to point out is how nicely they achieved the body shape here and the head shape, but the body shape. It's stubby, it's rotund, it's thick, and I think it was hard for me to imagine how they would get the kind of the slopes in the right way, the taper in the right way, while having the head be very wide, very large, having the body be wide, be large, be tall, and then still coming and feeling connected when it gets to the tail. And I think this does that really, really wonderfully. All the angles in here are great, and they all kind of combine to create a very, I think, good image of an anglerfish. We can look here, the tail is on a ball joint, some articulation there. Up here we have this fin is on a hinge, so that can be moved. The eyes are actually connected to ball joints, which I think is really smart to get these eyes at the right angle there. And there's a little bit of play back and forth, but then they stop from this piece here, and I think that's really smart. These fins are clipped on, so we get some work there. The lure, I'm going to call this, the bioluminescent lure of an anglerfish, the part that would shine underwater to bait other unsuspecting little fish into the grasp of the angler. It uses that translucent piece there, which is really, really nice. And then the mouth. The jaw, we get a nice impression of double rows of teeth, or just a lot of teeth. Bottom jaw, it's got that big underbite here, which is really cool. Well, it looks like an underbite if you actually fold this in all the way. It is not an underbite, but it looks fantastic even when it's closed all the way, and the angle down here is good. This part is clepped on, but it can open nice and wide to feast on whatever fish might be attracted to its light. And that is really, really good. The mouth is terrific. The angles inside the mouth, how it used these angular, like sloped pieces in there, is really, really smart. It's essentially these pieces, but the angle in a different way so that there's a little gap there, and it makes the maw of this thing look just all the more terrifying. The double rows of teeth are really nice. Just generally really, really like how this came together. It's simple, but there's some good stuff. These angles work really well on the side. These work well on both sides. Used a lot of the good kind of angular parts, the cheese slopes, the 1x2 slopes, or like angled pieces, these kind of sloped pieces. everything on here fits really well. And I think this is a great little model. And this would fit really nice with some of the other like sea creatures that I've built in the past. So I'm a big fan of this. You know, the side build, so-so. It would have been nice if there was a way to like really effectively catch that in there, so if it had been a little bit smaller, but I suppose if it clamps onto the tail there, we can get some clampage. Even if I hold it upside down, the little guy is still in there, and that's nice. There's some good play there with the articulation of the jaw and with how much character this has and how much life this model has. Very frightening, very cool. I mean, look how wide it is here. I don't know how many studs it comes out to, maybe 6 to maybe a little more, 6 or 7 studs or 8 studs wide here. And it's so quickly is also, I don't know how many, you know, bricks tall, but it's wide, it's tall, it's thick, and then it just comes down really nicely to this tail and finishes off really well. So this gets a big thumbs up for me. It was fun to build. It was quick, not too complicated. The teeth are really nice. All the detail in this is really quite good. So I loved it, and I look forward to moving on to the next one, which will be this giant squid build, and then another one after that, which will be a whale build. But I have a feeling I liked the shark and the crab, but I really like this. So unless I'm blown away by the other ones, this is probably going to end up being my favorite. I've been wrong before, and that's okay, because I just like building Lego, and I like showing them on YouTube, and I like talking about them, and so this was terrific. If you liked this video, consider giving it a like. And if you like the content on my channel, consider subscribing to it so you can stay up to date on all the Lego content I will be doing in the future, including another video about the other alternate build included in this set, and maybe even the 4th one that is also a one that surprised me that I didn't know was included in this set. So subscribe so you don't miss those other videos. And until then, thanks. Bye.